Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. You made a star, right? Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in under the lights. Yeah, yeah, under the lights.
Yeah. And we live, baby. We live. Welcome to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got my guy Jordan with me today. What's up, boy?
I'm chilling. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
You all right, man? How was your weekend, man? I had a great weekend of football. My team didn't win or my team didn't lose. We had a bye week, you know what I'm saying? So how was your weekend? How was football for you this weekend? What?
This guy, man, like why you gotta do that?
Ain't you my guy? I gotta check on my guy, see how you been doing. We ain't talked in a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to see you, because we don't talk before the games, or before the show. We don't talk. Only thing we do, hey, I shoot you the topics, shoot you the joint, boom, and we get busy. You understand? So I just had to check on you, see how you was doing.
I'm all right, man. I'm not the greatest right now, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Both of my teams lost.
Who was that?
Golden State. We on like a three game skid.
What?
Yeah, Baltimore lost the game just like it doesn't make sense how we lost, but it is what it is.
Huh. Okay. Well, hey, listen. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm sorry, that is going that way for you. I'm sorry, you're my guy. I don't want to see you down and out. You know what I mean? I don't want to see you down and out. You understand? So I want to make sure you're okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's from the bottom of my heart. I want to make sure you're okay. You feel me? You feel me?
Okay.
So man, listen, we're gonna jump right into it, man. We're gonna jump right into it. Listen. So, my man Jordan, the Baltimore Ravens fan, the Lamar Jackson's fan, you know what I mean? The Ravens blow a 14-point lead to the division rival Cleveland Browns in Baltimore, losing 33-31 on a 41-yard walk-off kick by Dustin Hopkins. What was your takeaway from this game? Talk to me.
Oh, you know what? You go first. And then I'm gonna let no. Listen. There's a no. Wait, hold on.
No.
Philly,
I'm not going first.
Wait. Just trust me and just please trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. Can yo listen? Just trust me. Wallah, God, Philly.
Oh, I love God. I love you. And God told me I don't disobey God. God told me to tell you to go first. I don't disobey God.
No. Listen. Just go. And then let me go. Please.
Are you nervous?
I'm not.
Huh? You sure?
Yeah.
Because we don't normally do this. Whoever's team is, up, that's who goes first.
Yeah, I know that.
My Eagles, like my Sixers, and like my nigga LeBron James. So we're gonna break the cycle right now. Okay, so the Ravens lost on a 41-yard walk-off by Dustin Hopkins. Listen, bro. The Ravens started off fast. I'm going to give you my takeaway from the game. The Ravens started off fast. You know what I mean? The second play of the game, where they had a pick six. Hamilton, he tipped it himself, caught it, walked it right in the end zone. Browns come out, punt again. They start off slow as usual. You know what I'm saying? Then they go up 14-0. The Ravens, that is. You know what I'm saying? But as the game goes on, they start putting a little bit of shit together. You know what I'm saying? Just a little by little. Even though Deshaun Watson was awful in the first half. He was 16 of 20 for 79 yards passing. Field goal after field goal after field goal. So the score ended up being 17-9. But what happened right before that first half? Lamar Jackson started doing what he normally do. He threw a motherfucking interception. Threw an interception right before. The pass was so terrible. It was so short. I thought he was throwing it to Cleveland. The man had him beat. He had him beat. He just didn't put no air on it. And even earlier in that game, he missed Dave Flowers for a touchdown pass. He overthrew him. You know what I'm saying? So going into the third, obviously it's 17-9. They come out, put a drive together, and they score. Good shit. You know what I'm saying? And then here come the Browns. Here come the Browns and Deshaun Watson on the 17 plays, 75-yard drive, and they got the 2-point conversion. Nigga, they took 10 minutes off of the clock. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a close game. You know what I mean? And I just know that since this game is close, I know Lamar Jackson he gonna go ahead and extend this lead, but Lamar didn't answer the phone. We was calling, but he didn't. They called for him, but he didn't pick up. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool because even though they punted, the Browns, the punt returner Prochet, he muffed the punt and put them on the 12-yard line. So they got saved right there. You understand? And y'all scored. I mean, obviously it's 12 yards. Whatever. Y'all can score that 12 yards. But keep in mind, on that 12-yard drive, Lamar Jackson threw another interception. But it got negated because it was a defensive holding on Odell Beckham. Now, I'm sitting here watching the replay. They showing the replay on the screen. And I'm watching the replay like they watching it. I'm like, and they saying the same thing I'm saying, like, where was the hold at? Where was the hold? But Lamar Jackson wasn't throwing the ball to Odell Beckham. He was throwing it to somebody else and threw an interception. But they got the penalty on the 1-yard line, and then they punched it in. And then Deshaun Watson, he answered the phone call with a 75-yard drive and 6 plays himself. You know what I'm saying? So now it's really a close ball game. And I know, like Lamar, I know he know the way, the Cleveland Browns is moving that ball. I know in his head, he's like, I got to get this game. I got to take this game over, and I got to give my team a victory. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got to do because the way they moving the ball on offense against our defense, our top 2 defense, you know what I'm saying, who you were saying was the best in the league, you know what I mean? They moving the ball, doing what they want to do. And so because all I keep hearing from you is that I don't like Lamar Jackson. I can't stand him. I'm a hater, all of that other shit. And that's not what it is. All I ever came out and told you, whether we was on the phone or whether we was here on this show, I said I wanted to see Lamar Jackson in nip and tuck close ball games to go out and close the game and win it. That's what I've been telling you the whole fucking time. So I'm knowing he gonna come out here and do this. You understand? So, but he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do it. It's a nip and tuck close ball game. And I want to see him perform, not against teams that just they flat out better than, like the fucking Lions, and blow their ass out. And they flat out better than the Seahawks. They blow their ass out. And they were flat out better than the Browns earlier in the season when they played because they didn't have Deshaun Watson. And obviously, Nick Chubb is out for the entire season. But you came out here and matter of fact, we both said before the game, we wasn't even going to talk about the Ravens and the Browns that week because Deshaun is bad enough. Nick Chubb is out. Now Deshaun ain't playing either. We was like, it's gonna be a blowout, and it was. But you came out here and said, no, we just that good, and we ran all over their ass. That's what it was. We just that good. I'm like, dog, what are you talking about? I know that you. Come on, that's PJ Walker. They're not worried about him throwing the ball. They're one-dimensional, and when in football, when you're one-dimensional, you are very easy to beat. Yesterday they weren't one-dimensional. After that pick 6, they missed the extra point. So it could have been 31 all, but it was 31-30. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I know Lamar he gonna end the game. It's over. And what did he do? 6 plays, 16 yards, and a motherfucking punt. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson got the ball back, 4 minutes and 55 seconds, took all the time off the clock. Wouldn't won the damn game. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, like I say all the time, it's winning close nip and tuck ball games. It's when I want to see Lamar Jackson perform at his best. That's what I haven't said. Nothing different. And we didn't get to see it yesterday. We didn't see it. Deshaun Watson was 14 of 14 in the second half. 14 of 14, and every throw mattered to him because they was behind the 8 ball the whole game. That's performing under pressure. You know what I mean? And I want to let you know something. I did a little dig. I was on ESPN on the joint, the ticker. You know what I mean? And in the fourth quarter, y'all had a 97% chance of winning. 97% chance of winning. Now I told you I wanted to see him perform in big games. What happened against Pittsburgh? Fumble, interception at the end of the game, to end their chances to go up to win. He didn't pick up the phone. What happened yesterday? What happened? Another pick 6 is what happened. You know what I mean? To end of the game. That's what lost them the game. And keep in mind, I know they were 7-3, and this is week 10 and all of that good shit. I get it. But, Lamar Jackson only got 10 touchdowns in the air. Mac Jones got 10 touchdowns too, bro. He got 10 of them too. And keep in mind, he's been benched 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He's been benched. Lamar Jackson fumbled 10 times and lost 5 of them. So he got 5 interceptions as well. So he got, 5 interceptions, 5 fumbles. That's 10 total turnovers. And he got only 10 touchdowns.
How many fumble recoveries?
He lost 5 of them.
He's fumbled more, but recovered how many?
Huh?
He's fumbled how many and recovered how many?
He's fumbled 10 times, and he lost 5 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying, listen, I'm gonna tell you, like I told Navin this shit too. I'm gonna tell you, like, look, listen, and this is just me. Maybe nobody else don't feel like this, but I do. In our community, black community, we fuck with Lamar. We love Lamar. For one, he one of us. He from the hood. He black. He one of us. You feel what I'm saying? For two, he fast as hell. You know what I'm saying? And three, he plays the most prized position probably in all of sports, the quarterback position. And he's electrifying at that. You understand? But I don't grade QBs on their legs. That's just extra credit. You understand? I grade them on their arm and how they perform in nip and tuck close ball games and how they lead their team and will their team to Super Bowls. You understand? Even if Lamar would have been to a Super Bowl already, I would have gave him credit. I would have gave him credit, even if he would have lost. That's what I do. I would have gave him credit because that means you can put your team on that level and give them opportunities to win the big one. But he never done that. He never done that. Like what evidence do I have? I don't have no evidence. I don't think he's the guy that can. Everything got to be perfect in order for Lamar to get to a Super Bowl, if you ask me. But I haven't seen no evidence in these close nip and tuck ball games that it can say he's the guy. He's the guy. We've seen this before, bro. We've seen this before. Lamar Jackson, they run up and down the field. He doing this thing, all of that shit. But what is it? What's the end result? What is it? I ain't saying you're gonna win the Super Bowl every year, but damn, get your team to the promised land at least.
You done?
I'm done.
All right. So, I first off, because certain things in the game that I 100% agree. Like he did overthrow Flowers. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
He did underthrow. I forget who it was, but on the interception.
Bateman.
Yeah, Bateman. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't. The interceptions that get tipped and it's in the air and then like, I think those ones are. There's always context to things, right? Like that one.
I get it, but we can't.
Let me finish.
Jalen Hurts did that. We came out here and said, "Yo, that's a pick six." It is what it is.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is those ones I give, like if he's throwing an interception and it's like an underthrow and it gets caught, like I'm gonna blame him more for that. You know what I mean? Like the one that he did get an interception for. I'm not here defending Lamar, but for me, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not gonna go through the stats. I'm not gonna go through anything else. This is what I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
We do the week to week bullshit all the time, right?
That's all we can do, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. And that is fine. And that is fine. But what we not gonna do is when he's doing well, start saying this. I gotta see it in the playoffs. Because I've seen, let me finish. I've seen plenty of people, including yourself, say when he does well, it's not about him doing well in the regular season. We've seen that. I've seen with my own two eyes, I've seen him in a really close game in the regular season and come out with a win. I've seen him drive down the field with a certain amount of time left and win the game. I've seen all those things against good teams, against bad teams.
More often
Let me finish.
More often than not?
Let me finish.
More often than not. That's all I'm asking.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Then after doing all that, all those things, I don't care about all that stuff now. What I want now, you know what I want? Let me finish. You know what I want? Because that's not what is grading him. You know what people are grading him by now? You know what people are grading him by? People like yourself? What can you do in the playoffs?
No.
Let me finish because you talked and I let you go. It's about what you do in the playoffs. Okay? Yeah, you smile all you want. Smile all you want.
You're done.
So if you go and say, oh, he didn't do this, because next week he can do that, say against a good team. But you're just gonna be like, yeah, you did it, but I'm waiting for him to do this in the playoffs. I'm waiting for him to go deeper in I need to go deep in the playoff run. And if that's what you're gonna do, then stick to that. Keep it consistent. Don't switch up when he loses, or if he loses a good one or he wins a good one. Be like, when he wins, I need to see you in the playoffs. When he loses, now it matters to you that this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear that. Because we can say the same thing about Joe Cool, but because he's made it far in the playoffs, he's made a run in the playoffs, it's okay.
No, nobody said it's okay.
No, it's true.
No, nobody said it's okay. You said when you said, if it was Joe Burrow, if it was Lamar Jackson that was 1-3, everybody would be panicking. And I said, Jordan, they not panicking because they seen him in the hole before and still go to the Super Bowl. I didn't say it's okay. It's not okay, but they said they're not going to panic yet because they seen him get out of a hole. And I said we haven't seen Lamar do that.
Do what? Do what?
To go to the Super Bowl.
Now let me know. Okay, if you're talking about go to the Super Bowl, hold on. If you're talking about going, let me go. If you're talking about going to the Super Bowl, then maybe that is a different discussion. But Philly, Lamar Jackson took a team over. They were out of the playoffs when he first came into the league. Got them to the playoffs. Okay. They were out the playoffs, got them to the playoffs. Took over Joe Flacco and got them to the playoffs.
Like Jalen Hurts.
Hold on.
Like Jalen Hurts.
Hold on. Yeah, but we ain't talking about Jalen Hurts right now. We're talking about Lamar.
Okay.
So if he did that, that's one. He's done that.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. He also, his MVP campaign, they were 2-2 at one point.
That's not 0-2.
Hold on. They were 2-2 at one point.
Okay.
And went and got the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, I'm giving you instances where he was 500 or even less and went and brought his team to the playoffs. And one time he brought his team to the playoffs and was number 1 seed and everything. So I don't hold on. Listen, the thing is, you're not listening. You're always upping the end goal. So if it's the end goal, saying go to Super Bowl, then don't bring up all the shit right now. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you the same one who came out here and talked about my Sixers and said we ain't gonna win a championship, trade everybody, start all over. And now you coming out here saying this fucking bullshit. Because Jordan, I say the same shit about I want to see what he gonna do in nip and tuck close ball games, whether it's the regular season or the goddamn playoffs. That's what I say. Do I or do I not? I think we had a technical difficulty, y'all. I think we had a technical difficulty. Or maybe he cut his phone off because he's mad at me.
Hello?
Yeah.
My bad. Let me make sure this thing is on. Do not disturb. Hold on.
You all good, baby?
Sorry about that.
Y'all, hey, what's up? Whoever's watching, we got a couple of viewers. You know what I mean? This is our first time on live. You know what I'm saying? I think I like it. I think I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So bear with us if we do have any technical difficulties. You know how technology could be. We don't have a network behind it. So keep going.
Yeah. So you were yelling, saying something. What were you saying?
I say this nip and tuck close ball games in the regular season and in the playoffs. And I said, you the same one who come out here and talking about the end goal, but you came out here and said, since my Sixers ain't gonna win a championship, go ahead and just trade everybody. Trade everybody, start over with trade Joel Embiid, get rid of everybody, and start over with Tyrese Maxey. And now you come out here with this bullshit. You know this is a motherfucking week-to-week basis. You know this is the week-to-week basis. If that was the case, turn all the shows off. We shouldn't have no shows.
That I hear you, but you're not listening because when he does well, you say by your logic, this is by you go on and be like, I know he can do this and do that at times, but I'm judging him off of if he can go to the Super Bowl, if he goes deep in the bed, so what I'm saying is this:
when he plays good teams to close the ball game,
and
don't leave that out.
But this is what I'm saying. He's done this in his career, plenty of times. So he's closed out teams, good teams. He's closed out good teams. Yes, he has. He's done game-winning drives. Yes, he's done that plenty of times. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. He's done those things, but we are judging him off of because this is what everyone judges him off of. You have to do it in the playoffs. And that's what we keep talking about. Then, let me say something else. You keep talking about touchdowns in the air, blah, 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 blah. Let's make this clear. And it was up, and they said the same thing on First Things First with Chris Bouchard in there. And I wish we could put the video up if we could, because I have the video. What he said was this. When they get to the goal line, you know what they do? You know what they do? What are we good at?
Running.
Then run the ball in.
We do too.
If we run the ball in all the time, most of the time, then he's not going to have all these throwing touchdowns. He's just not. So these stats, what I'm talking about, could be skewed, bro. It could be. There's always context to what's going on. They run the ball in all the time. There's a point where Gus Edwards, there's 4 times in a row. Niggas just punched in, punched in, punched in, punched in. That's what we do if we're a running team. That's what we do.
What do we do in Philly?
What do you do in Philly? First off,
we run the ball too. In the end zone, on goal line.
First off,
we do it so much. We got so much success. They trying to ban the brotherly shove. They trying to ban the brotherly shove. We do that too.
Who's the best running team in the NFL?
Y'all?
Thank you.
What you mean? What you mean? We still run a hell of a lot too.
Other people can run a hell of a lot, but you're just not the best. There's a difference.
No, we're talking about running. Okay.
Yeah, but listen, whether you do it or not, listen, whether you do it or not, I'm just giving you context on when we are in the red zone, we run the ball a lot into the end zone. We do. No, whether you do too or not, that's fine. But let's make this very clear. We don't have a fucking AJ Brown.
You got Mark Andrews, don't you?
Mark Andrews, what's your point? He's a fucking tight end.
So it's Travis Kelce.
What's your point?
You saying we don't have an AJ? That is your AJ Brown.
There's a difference between
they line up in the receiver position, in the slot, and in the tight end position.
You have AJ Brown, and you have 2 number 1 options damn near at wide receiver. So get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, wait a minute. You don't y'all got a plethora. Philly, you don't understand. There's a difference between having wide receivers and having a number 1 wide receiver that is probably damn near almost what? He could be fucking one of the MVPs in the fucking league. So what are we talking about? We just said this 2 weeks ago, or if not. AJ Brown, don't. I don't see Pat Mahomes. I don't see them saying that for Pat Mahomes in Kansas City.
Hold on, and Pat Mahomes is not. It's not like Pat Mahomes out here doing the greatest, huh?
They got a better record than y'all, don't they?
It's not like so. So what's your point?
All right, you're right about that though. I don't always mean anything. You're right.
Always mean what?
No, that just because their record is better doesn't always mean that the team is better. But I told you the Chiefs is better than y'all anyway. You even said it.
I even said what?
That the Chiefs.
I said that we're the best team in the league last week.
Chiefs is better than y'all.
I said we're the best team in the league last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
That's what you said? Oh, yeah. I disagreed. It said Philly. Yeah, keep going. You still think this week?
Move that. Anyway,
you still think that this week?
We run the ball in more times than not. And it's not and then I said, and you're talking about Philly. I'm talking about Philly. Talking about us. You're talking about us. So I'm giving you context on what it is. Whether you agree or not, that's up to you. But that's no here nor there. We blew that last week. We blew that on Sunday. And we got to be better. It's simple as that. I mean, I don't sit here and give you like our defense for some odd reason was letting guys go. Couldn't tackle, what's his name? Getting scramble out the pocket, gets first downs. And we should have ended the game in the first half. Should have been done.
You had a 24-9 lead at one point in time.
Yeah, it should have been done. And Lamar Jackson with the underthrow, like I get it. Sometimes it happens, but that's got to be better. Let's be clear. I'm not sitting here saying it's not. That's got to be better.
It's the moments, Jordan.
That is fine. You keep talking about the moments because it happens to all QBs.
Okay.
It happens to all QBs. It's just that for some reason,
Lamar.
For some reason, because it's Lamar, it gets highlighted even more.
No,
and you know this.
Jordan, you put him on a high pedestal. We came out here this year. You said next to Pat Mahomes, there's nobody but him. He's better than Joe Burrow. He's better than Jalen Hurts. He's better than Josh Allen. He's better than.
But he's up there in QBs, like he is.
No, that's not what you said. You said it's Pat Mahomes and then it's Lamar fucking Jackson.
That's fine. That's
okay,
fine.
so we gotta grade him on a high level. What are we talking about?
So then, great. But the thing is, when I go and talk about Joe Cool, you know, we don't have. Let me finish. Let me finish. You know what we say? You know what you'll say? He's done it before. He's done it. It can't just always go to that.
But that's what I'm saying. But you gotta be okay. When you say about being consistent, you be consistent too. Because like I said, you said throw the whole team in Philly away. That's what you said. Throw it away. So don't just say that because it's benefiting your argument right now or whatever the case may be. No, you be consistent too, then goddammit, because you do the same thing. Period.
Yo, the reason why we're talking about throwing them away and doing all that's because they got rid of a superstar. Hold on. They got rid of a superstar player for a bunch of role players.
And somehow we at the top of the East already. Somehow.
And then if you continue and do well, then we can change. We can have the discussion. Say, you know what? Whatever the case may be.
So right now,
I can still have my. I can still have my take.
Okay.
All right.
You good? You good?
Yeah.
So do they? My Sixers still belong in the trash?
Until they show me, I need more time. We'll see.
Until right. So if you don't see anything that you know that says you know what they can go win the championship.
They're not gonna win.
No. That's my whole point. But you said don't do that. But now it's cool. But you doing it. It's okay, man.
What am I doing?
Don't worry about it. We just wait to see how things unfold. How about that?
We'll wait and see how
things unfold. You know what I'm saying? Either way, man. My takeaway, like I said, Lamar Jackson, it just got to, I don't know, man. It's just when it comes to the big moments, to me, you know what I'm saying? It's not it, man. Just not getting it done. That's just me. But it is what it is, man.
What? Is it just always in big moments? Like, what are you trying to say? I'm confused.
When it matters the most.
So he's never led a drive in one game before, or where I'm confused?
More often than not, no. So
see, that's very more often than not. So every single game he's played, and that's what happened.
So we got to go through every single game. It's cool. It's all good, though.
Exactly.
Moving on. So, CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans beat the Bengals to snap their 4-game win streak. You understand? Now, the Bengals are now 5-4 and at the bottom of the division in the AFC North. The question is, can the Bengals make the playoffs? And should CJ Stroud be mentioned in MVP discussion? Now, if you want to let off on Joe Burrow, let off, baby. That's a let off.
No. I'm not. I don't do that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because that's what you do. Maybe I don't do that.
Oh, so you don't, bro. I just told you what you came out. Okay, we gonna see. I
don't do that.
Get that same energy, though.
Do that.
Get that same energy, Mr. Throw the Sixers away. Go ahead.
Yeah. What do you mean? What's wrong with me saying throw the Sixers away? Getting rid of their best player to get a bunch of role players for what?
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry
exactly.
about it. Right. It ain't gonna get nowhere. It ain't gonna get nowhere. Keep going. What you think?
It ain't gonna get nowhere.
Mm-hmm. So, he mad, y'all. This man is mad today.
I ain't mad. I'm just speaking my truth.
Keep going.
I'm just speaking my truth.
Okay.
I'm just speaking my truth, man.
Keep going, man. Let's go.
So what? I mean, honestly, forget about let's go with CJ, man.
Okay.
He's got a total of 2,626 yards already, 15 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions.
I lost that bet to you this weekend, too.
How many games did you lose?
I think I lost 2.
Hold on. Wait, you lost the Houston one.
I picked the Panthers over the Bears. Remember that?
I got the Bears.
Right. I know. I picked the Panthers and the Bears won.
And I got the Houston.
Hold on. Let's keep in mind, I was 10-7 coming into the season. Coming into this week. So, boom, that's now 10-8. Bengals, Texans. You chose CJ. I chose the fucking the Bengals. That's 10-9.
Yeah.
And I won Ravens, Browns. So I'm 11-9, baby. I'm just a little bit over 500. You know what I'm saying?
As long as you know that I got 2 good wins. Yes, 2 great wins.
You did. I was sitting there like, fuck. Damn.
Yeah, I got 2 great wins. Did we have another one too? Hold on.
You didn't want to bet. I wrote them all down right here. I asked you, did you want to bet Raiders, Jets? You said no bet. We both picked the Bills. We both picked the Seahawks. We knew the Cowboys was gonna slap the motherfucking the Giants. We both picked the Lions. You didn't want to bet Saints Vikings.
Oh, didn't we not bet the San Francisco Jacksonville?
No, remember I told you I didn't want to bet that. I said I'm not betting
This guy.
You can pull the tape. I told you I wasn't betting it. You know I got receipts, baby. You know, and it's towards the end, so it's towards the end of the show. I wasn't taking that bet. Are you out of your mind? Did you see are you out of your mind? No, I wasn't taking that bet. So I'm 11-9. I'm 1-2 this weekend. I'm under 500, but my total record is 11-9. I'm gonna get that jersey. Goddamn, you got me fucked up.
No, I'm getting that jersey, man. I'm gonna get that jersey.
And we both picked the Bills tonight. You know what I mean, over the Broncos. I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying. So, but all right, man. CJ.
I don't know about that, man. The way Buffalo playing, man, they got a bunch of mess going on.
You think the Broncos built off the win against the Chiefs?
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm gonna think about that.
We got a bet?
No, let me think about it. Hold on. Let me think about
it. All right.
But 2,626 yards, 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, which is good. They got a QB rating 71.1, basically 60% completion percentage in the in the game. I'm talking about the game against the Bengals.
Yeah.
He's what? I think he has in the regular season. He's at 101 rating right now.
Oh yeah.
Yep. 8.3 average per attempt. 61. But listen, man. Let's be very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be very clear. Houston was dog shit last year.
You ain't lying.
Right?
What you when you right, my nigga.
Like they've been dog shit for a little one dose.
Yeah.
Right? And if you were to take CJ and put someone else's name there because that team was bad, I think that you would probably be like, oh, this dude's MVP.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But because I think there's always got to be context to things. This team was bad, bro.
Yeah.
He's come there and, bro, that's a game-winning drive right there.
Yeah.
That's a game-winning drive.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like Joe Cool. Hey, he wasn't so cool, but Joe Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to stick on CJ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching him, bro, through all these games, bro. And this dude can throw this ball, bro. Hey, this dude can throw this ball. This dude throwing balls where niggas is in stride. Like, right in the pocket, right in the money.
Yeah.
Not losing stride.
Mm-mm.
I'm just like, hey, I right now, because of the context of his team doing so bad, being so bad previously, and now his team doing well, not great, but they have a chance to win the division. They could if they beat
Jacksonville's what 6-4 now.
Yeah, and they played them again.
Yeah,
and they've already beat them.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
they've already beat them, and Jacksonville's a good team, and they put the beat down on Jacksonville.
Yeah,
and he was 20 for 30,
mm-hmm.
2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 118 rating, QB rating of 87.3. He was balling, right? Like he was balling. So like I don't like 280 yards that game. He was balling out. So I'm watching. You know, we beat their ass. Of course, Baltimore did.
Week 1.
What's your point?
Come on, dog.
Yeah, what's your point?
Come on, dog. We said at the beginning of the season. That's
listen. Hey, listen.
Come on, bro. That's his first game. Stop it. You can Heinz, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that after. Come on, bro.
Really go. Can I talk?
That was that ass last year. They supposed to come out and beat the Ravens week 1, bro. You got to build throughout the season.
Can I talk? Can I talk? Don't talk about building.
Put my shit on
mute. Listen. Don't talk about building and all this stuff. It does, because when I talk about who we beat and you're like, oh, this team is not good. And then now that because they're doing well now, you're saying, oh, this is a good team now. Stop it. Stop it.
rookie.
He's out there balling, rookie or not.
So you going so would you let me ask you a question?
Yeah.
As great as Peyton is, or greatest Peyton Manning was, would you grade him on his first season or his first NFL ever game?
Listen, but I'm not going to take it away if a dude does.
I'm just
if he does well, it goes for him.
Simple question. And he's a Hall of Famer. Are you
So,
going to grade him on it? Okay. So are you going
if he started in his first year and didn't do so well, then I could be like, yeah, he didn't do well.
No. I said first game. First game. So see, what if CJ Stroud come out here and be a fucking Hall of Famer? You're gonna look at this.
How did Cam Newton do in his first game? How did Cam Newton do his first game?
Okay, keep going, man. This is see, keep going.
I'm not saying that yet. All I'm saying is that we beat their ass the first game. That's what I'm saying. That's all I said.
It's the way you said it. Don't play, nigga.
Sorry, I said we beat their ass.
Oh, they winning now, but we beat their ass, nigga. We the shit. Yeah, that's oh my god. Go ahead, keep going.
We beat their ass. So for instance, yes, they can make the playoffs, and they can have a good chance of making the playoffs. If they beat Jacksonville the next time they play them, I think in a few weeks' time. So, to answer that question, yeah, they definitely can. I think they can make the playoffs. If and that's going to be a crucial game when that game comes. And then that is one of the reasons why, because if you win the tiebreak, that plays a big part, right? And then if you're talking about MVP discussion, I think you have to put him in the MVP discussion.
Okay.
I think you have to put him in MVP discussion because, as we said before, like they was dog poo poo.
Mm-hmm.
It was a load of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially if they got first game. Keep going.
There was a load of shit. You know what I'm saying? And he has been one of the main reasons on this thing turning around during this season. And he's playing well. He's not a reason why they have been losing or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like 2 interceptions on a season is pretty good, brother.
You're fucking right.
Like that is damn good.
That is great.
He got sacked about 19 times. And let's be clear, he's got sacked 19 times in the first 2 games, 11 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
After that, he had 0 sacks.
Yeah.
So that means he's avoiding stuff because it's not like his protection is out of this world.
Yeah.
He's out there not getting three times in a row, and now he's gotten sacked 2. Next game 2, next game 2, next game 3, next game 1. Because the Bengals only got sacked once.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's out there tippy-toeing around.
Yep.
And moving in the pocket. I mean, good pocket presence. You know what I'm saying? Staying, not being like rookies. They might panic. They might run out of the pocket. And
he ain't doing none of that.
He ain't doing none of that. Poised. So, if you ask me, yeah, he should be in an MVP discussion, straight up and down.
Okay. Do you think the Bengals can make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Think so?
I think they can, but let me check their schedule out because
I got it right here. You want me to go ahead and go?
Yeah, go.
Okay. So let me tell you something. I think the Texans, you know what I'm saying, and the Bengals can make the playoffs. You know what I mean? We look at the Texans schedule, bro. They got the Cardinals next. They got the Jags, the Broncos, Jets, Titans. They got the Browns, the Titans, and the Colts. All of them. You know what I mean? With the exception of the Browns, all of them is winnable games. And if they go beat the Browns, I'm gonna be really impressed. It's in Houston, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be really impressed, and especially obviously Deshaun Watson, you know what I mean? But I think hopefully he's there the whole season, the rest of the season. But I think they can make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He is a leader. He a flat out leader, bro. And he's showing that on the fucking field. You know what I'm saying? I think they can make the playoffs. I think the Bengals can make the playoffs. The Bengals started off slow. We know this. Joe Burrow, they started off 1-3. Joe Burrow was not healthy. Everybody knows this. You know what I mean? He wasn't healthy coming into the season, limping around, couldn't make the throws, couldn't step into his throws. And then they go on a 4-game win streak. But this is who the Bengals got next. They got the Ravens. They got y'all on Thursday night. It's a winnable game. They got the Steelers. They got the Steelers.
If they get blown out, what you gonna say?
I'm just gonna come here and give them credit because Joe Burrow's healthy now. They beat their ass. I don't care if it's 3 points. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna give them credit. Joe Burrow is healthy. He's playing. It ain't no calf issue no more. He's stepping into his throws and all of that shit. You know, stepped into 2 interceptions yesterday too. Back to fucking.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear nothing about. Oh, you got to do it in the playoffs now.
No. Listen, okay, that's fine.
Joe Burrow's because Joe Cool overthrowing niggas too in the fourth.
He does.
Let me make that fucking clear.
Okay, that's fine. Have at it.
I hope you were gonna mention that, but keep going.
Jordan, have at it. But you know what I'm
I
also.
hope you was gonna say something because I was waiting.
You just said it for me. I got it right here. You just said it for me. He overthrew niggas too. You just said it for me. So boom, there it is. He overthrew niggas too, and he threw two interceptions back to back. But just listen. Ravens, winnable game. Steelers, Jags, Colts, Vikings, Steelers again. Chiefs. They've went into Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs. They ain't scared to go to Arrowhead. You know what I'm saying? They've beat the Chiefs and the Browns. I think the Browns, if just Deshaun Watson out there, I think they'll lose that game. But at the end of the day, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7 games. That's 7 victories. You know what I mean? It even, that's 7 victories I think they can have. No,
what?
Yes.
So they're just gonna go and you think they're just gonna go and beat all those teams? Like what?
All I'm saying is that they're winnable games. It ain't no game over here that
they got a tough schedule. Just say it what it is.
Listen, I didn't listen, Jordan. They got y'all next. They got
tough schedule.
They got this. I said it's a winnable game, and you said it is.
It's a tough schedule. Like they should.
But is this okay? Is this game? This is a game a winnable game for? Do you see? So you look at this game versus the Ravens and the Bengals. Say, oh, we just gonna blow their ass out. We gonna beat their ass.
What I'm saying is, of course it's football any given Sunday, but it's at the Ravens. They should lose that game.
That's all. Yesterday was at the Ravens too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know that because niggas teams ain't gonna be going undefeated, bro. We understand that.
People can walk into M&T Bank Stadium and get a victory.
What I'm saying is they have a chance. They're more of a chance losing than winning.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm talking now. I think these are games they can win. I think they can win enough of these games to get into the playoffs. I think they can. Like if you look at yesterday's game, Burrow was 27 of 40 for 347, 2 touchdowns. But like I said, he had them 2 picks. He was overthrowing niggas too. You know what I'm saying? He don't get no pass, nigga. He don't get no fucking, not for me.
He might get a pass. He's been to the Super Bowl. Fuck out of here.
You can look, that's sticking in your craw. That's sticking in your craw. Those are just the facts. You know what I mean? And the facts is he threw 2 interceptions yesterday and he overthrew some niggas too as well. You know what I'm saying? But let me keep going. Let me keep going. They was down 20-7 at one point. Like I said, he threw back-to-back interceptions. Then CJ threw one, and then the Bengals. What are they? Oh, after that interception, the Bengals took it down to the 4-yard line. Then they punched it in from 4 yards away. You know what I'm saying? And then Houston, they get the ball, and then they punt. And then 5 plays later, 45 yards later. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry. Before that, the score was 27-17. Okay, 27-17, and on that touchdown. Made it 27-24. Now, the Bengals got the ball again after Houston punt. 5 plays, 45 yards to end the game. Wide open touchdown drop to end the game. To end the game. Not in the first quarter, not in the second quarter, to end the game. You know what I'm saying? So Joe Burrow had his team in position to win that game. He didn't turn it over at the end of the game. He threw a wide open touchdown to his man to end the game. So I wanted to make sure I brought that up too. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson, he threw an interception against the Steelers to end the game.
Did he win or lose? No.
He lost. But what
doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because he dropped a touchdown to win the game. And keep in mind, they got the ball with 1 minute and 33 seconds left, talking about the Houston Texans. Well, they drove the ball all the way downfield to the 20-yard line and it was 5 seconds left on the clock. If Joe Burrow did his job, he drove his team down there and nigga dropped the fucking touchdown. In his hands.
That happened with Lamar too.
That happened earlier in the game with Lamar.
No, it did not. Not early in the game. You got it wrong.
When against who?
They dropped the passes in the fourth in the crucial times.
Was it to win the game?
If that wouldn't have won the game, so what are you talking about?
No, if they make that touchdown, the score is 31-27. Then they force the Houston Texans to drive down the field and score a touchdown.
And maybe that happens. You don't know.
But listen, and considering they got the ball, I mean, they when they drove down to the 20-yard line, it's 5 seconds left. That gives them an opportunity to do
Philly, there's a different. Let me tell you something. As you should know, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you know you have to only get 3 points. then you're gonna manage what you do things to get that 3 points.
They wasn't managing. They were slinging that joint.
Yeah, hold on. Whether or not, because we seen it the other week. CJ Stroud all the way down in 30 seconds, damn near, and got a touchdown.
All right, who did they play?
Oh my gosh!
I don't remember who they played.
I'm done.
This is a serious question.
No matter. No.
I'm asking who it was, Jordan.
No. I'm not. No.
You're nothing.
You're trolling. You're trolling. You're trolling, and you're acting stupid.
No, I'm not.
You're acting stupid.
I promise. If you tell me who they played, I'm gonna say, okay, keep going.
No, you're trolling.
No, I'm not. You think I'm gonna say, oh, that's that team? No, nigga, the fucking Texans is not that good. I'm not gonna sit up here. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to take a shit on the Texans for beating a mediocre team.
It was Tampa Bay. It was Tampa Bay.
That's all I wanted to know. Keep going.
It was Tampa Bay. And what I'm saying is that we've seen it, and he's done it just a week before, damn near slinging that bad boy in less than I don't know, was it 30 seconds to get a touchdown? Okay. So there's a difference, and that means at least I've seen that he can do that, and it's not like Cincinnati's out there slinging the best defense of all time.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would have been a lot tougher. It would have been a lot tougher, bro. That's all I'm saying. It would have been a lot.
Yeah. Well. At the end of the day, Joe. At the end of the day, Joe Cool. Stop overthrowing niggas, and you might have won the game. Who knows? Stop throwing all these interceptions.
Listen, I get you only saying that because niggas is popping on Lamar top. I'm telling you,
we speaking the truth.
No, and that's fine. But what I'm telling you is that Joe Burrow drove his team down there to take the lead.
So what?
Yeah, man, it was a 12-yard catch. He dropped it to take the lead with a minute and 30 seconds left.
So what?
He did his job. He can't throw it in, catch it for. It wasn't like early in the second quarter. He did, but he also put his team in position to win. So shit, it is what it is. I know why you.
Listen. Don't put yourself in these holes. Then maybe you would have won. Next.
No, it's not next. No, it's not. Bro, you know, you only doing that. I know why you're doing it. Listen, you're hurting.
Next.
You had a terrible weekend. You feel me? The Warriors are on the 3-game skid. The Ravens lost a terrible game yesterday. You're feeling it right now. I get it. That's why you want to move on. But the facts is the facts. He had his team in position to win. He didn't turn over at the end of the game like Lamar. It's okay, man. Shit happens, and now we'll go to next. Y'all, this is what I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? All the time. That's my brother, and I love him, though. You know what I'm saying? So, now, what I'm hearing is that there's rumors of Bill Belichick and the Patriots mutually parting ways at the season's end. You know what I mean? Obviously, we know it ain't going so swell in New England. We all know this. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think it's time for, you know, a new face, you know what I'm saying? A new face for the New England Patriots?
I mean, we spoke. I don't want to really go in too deep into this one because
I know
we spoke about this before. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Like we spoke about this before, and I don't mind him leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like he's done his thing. He's one of the greatest coaches of all time, and having a new voice, you know, like that I think is fine. You know what I'm saying? They've been bad anyway. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong? They're 2-8. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he done his thing, bro. You know, Tom Brady ain't there. It's totally new, like, not quarterback, like team. It's not the same thing as before. We understand that. You had your chance to kind of try and see if you can do it without Tom. It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? You move on to the next. I don't mind it. I don't think this is a big thing at all. You know what I'm saying? I think it's big, obviously, because it's Bill Belichick, but
yeah,
it's time to move on. I don't mind it. Well, I don't care if he stays or goes, but if he goes, like, nothing's wrong with having a new voice and seeing if someone else can carry this new part of New England, to something good. Like, that's all I gotta say. Honestly, I don't really care too much about this topic. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, man, it's time. It's time. They ain't been to the playoffs in a few years now, since 2021, and when they did go, they got slapped by 30 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you've been around in New England for 20 plus years, bro. It's, like you said, 6 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? I mean, more than 8 appearances there, some shit like that, 9 appearances, some shit like 10 appearances. Yeah, the Patriot way is over, man. That shit over with. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to. I don't think he should retire. I think he should go to like, you know what I'm saying? Go back to your defensive coordinator days. You know what I mean? That takes a load off of you. You're not the head coach. You're not the defensive coach and the GM. You know what I'm saying? You can just focus on the defense and do it. I mean, he did that with the New York Giants, with Lawrence Taylor and them. You know what I mean? He was a dog with them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think he should go ahead and mutually parting ways is good. It shouldn't be like there's no big firing, because that is Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, you know, so let's let them move on and start over and rebuild and let them hear a new voice. You know what I'm saying? And shit. I think everything should just keep on moving forward with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I wonder who the next candidate. I wonder who you think. I don't even know. I don't even know who the next candidate would be. I don't know if anybody would want to go to New England. You know what I'm saying?
No one from the Bill Belichick tree. Just
nobody.
Take the whole thing and just be out with that.
Yeah, nobody from the Bill Belichick tree. So moving on. Kelly Oubre from my Philadelphia 76ers was hit by a car in Philly this weekend, man. Suffered broken ribs, and he's going to miss some significant time from the team. How big of a loss is this for the Sixers? This is what I'll say to this, man. Like I said before, I said this on the last show we was at. I said, the type of team that we got, we can't afford to be having multiple injuries. We're not loaded like the Clippers. We're not loaded like the Boston Celtics and shit like that. We can't afford that. I think this would be a big loss for us, you know what I'm saying? Because Kelly Oubre hooping for us. He hooping for us. I don't know who's coming in for Kelly Oubre. You know what I mean? Who's coming in for him. You know what I mean? But it's a big loss. He puts up points, threes, play defense, get out in transition for us, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he can get back in enough time. We won last. We beat the Pacers. I mean, the Pacers, I mean, I'm not jumping up and down about beating the fucking Pacers. I know they starting off pretty cool, but I'm not jumping up and down about beating the Pacers. I'm talking about when it comes down to playing Boston, Milwaukee's, the Miamis, and shit like that. You know what I mean? When it's time to, it's not gonna take that long. Obviously, playoff time is far away, but hopefully he can get back in time. You know what I mean? So he can get back in the swing of the game. You know what I'm saying? Hope his body heal. Because I'm telling you right now, if I knew you had broken ribs, and I'm on the opposing team, I'm gonna test them ribs out. I got some.
Yeah, but when that heals and everything, like he'll be good.
I'm going to see if it's healed. That's what I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see
dirty.
That's not. I'm setting the screen. How's that dirty? My screens is always firm and soft.
Dirty, bro.
So hold on.
You a dirty nigga.
How?
You're a dirty nigga.
No, I'm setting the screen like I set a screen with anybody else, and I know it's gonna be with body. So I want to see what them ribs is looking like. So hopefully he's okay. He come back on point. Hopefully he ain't missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? But that's a loss for us, bro. That's a loss.
Yeah, I mean, as I say all the time, like, people say that I think you're one of them. This next man up shit. You saying you don't really bang with the next man up thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lose someone of significant that plays a role for you, like, it's hard to just put someone else in that can give you that same productivity.
Mm-hmm.
So of course it's going to be a loss for them, because you're going to get basically a 3-and-D player that's been doing quite well for you, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We had him over there in Golden State too. Didn't really fit with us, but he seems good for you guys, to be honest with you. The Energizer Bunny, he's giving you 16 a game. So it's not like anything too crazy. I think you can kind of, probably if other players can step up and give you, or at least help with that type of point production. There's not going to be one person, but it's going to be like a few. Like, you're going to have to. Robert Covington's going to have to get some more, some more minutes.
That's all you can hope for, is that the people them can fill in.
Like Covington, Batum, and DeAnthony Melton. Like, they're going to have to bump up their productivity.
Yeah.
And see, like, if they can help with losing that type of numbers, right? So that is what they're gonna have to do. And then Tobias Harris gonna have to go out there now and kind of be a bit more assertive and aggressive.
Yes.
he's gonna have to go there and definitely get, he's gonna have to take some more shots. And all that. So
I hope you don't overdo it, because sometimes he can overdo it. You know what I mean? He can overdo it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I hear you. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, it's not. What's his name? He's doing quite well. Shooting 50% from the field, 38% from three, which is not bad, right? I think defensively is what you will miss a lot more, because he's definitely a wing defender that can guard pretty much any guard in the league and whatnot. So I think that's going to be a big miss. Because I think with points and all that, I think just Maxey and Embiid, and then Tobias could just be a bit more assertive and have more shots for them and whatnot that can kind of make up points like that.
Yeah.
But let me make this very clear.
Here come the bullshit.
It's not. Listen, Tyrese Maxey is a Kentucky Blue. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's about to be an all-star this year. Let's make that very clear. Okay, right? Let's be clear. And let me damn near say it. He might be a top 10 guard in this league, man.
Guard?
You heard me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me why not? Tell me why not?
Name all the guards.
Steph. I mean, playing right now, as in.
I know it's hard to do that off the top of the head. I know, I get it. Shit.
Steph, Luka, Shea, Dame, De'Aaron Fox.
You know what? I'm gonna stop you right there, because you ain't even got to do that. Why? Because I don't really get into top at position wise. I like to do league wise, because it ain't like when do we have, 10 small forwards? That's nice. And when do we have 10 power forwards? That's cold. And when do we have, you know what I'm saying? So I think you do it by league. Players in the league.
I think the top 10 point guard in this league right now.
No, but you're doing it by position. By
In
position. No. I get it. But what I'm saying is this. I think it's better if you do by player, top 10 player in the league. Because when you break it down by position, obviously I said people will get bumped up more. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will, because you're doing it by that position. Because we never have, a bunch of small forwards or a bunch of power forwards or a bunch of guards and shit like that. But if you do it by position, you're going to get bumped up more. Where do you put Tyrese Maxey in the league? That's how I like to base it off of.
I mean, you're saying that you have where do you think you have? Where do you have?
Not a top 10 player.
I don't think he's a top 10 player, no.
Okay.
Because I would have to think about it.
Definitely a top 10 guard, though. I mean, I don't think it's 9 guards. Better off the top of my head.
Right now.
9.
Right now. Yeah, right now.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's 9 guards better than Tyrese Maxey. You feel me?
Your thing is
I see it. I see it.
Top 10 guards. Let me it's hard to kind of.
We back now. He playing well, either or. He playing well, bro. We just with 20. I think was he 25-6 or something like that. I think I read it off the other day. He was 25-6, and I said if he could.
He's more than that now. He's more than that.
Okay, he just dropped 50.
He dropped a 50.
He dropped 50 on the Pacers. 50.
He dropped 50. You have Luka, Steph, Shea, Trae Young, Dame, Tyrese Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
You have Jalen Brunson.
You think you want him over Jalen Brunson?
Yes.
I do. And JB, that's Villanova. You know what I mean? That's Villanova right there. You know what I'm saying? But I got
LaMelo Ball.
Him.
LaMelo Ball.
I got Max.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Max, he's 28.6 points a game. You know him around, that's 29. That's 29, basically. 29. You know what I'm saying? So hey, bro, he can keep playing like this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
You have him over Kyrie. You have him over Jamal. De'Aaron Fox. So look at you have Luka, Steph, Shea.
Are we going based off right now?
Luka, Steph, Shea, Luka, Steph, Shea, Dame, Kyrie, right? You have Jamal Murray, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese Halliburton, Trae Young. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Then don't forget about Drew Holiday.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think he's around the 10, maybe around the 10 to 8 range. You know what I mean? I think he's around the 10 to 8 range right now.
I wish he was like 6'5". Oh my God.
Who's 6'5"?
I said, I wish he was like 6'5".
Yeah, but he ain't that though.
I wish he was 6'5". Woo!
But he's definitely there, bro.
Yeah.
Shooting well from the field, shooting 50% from the field, shooting 43% from three.
Yeah.
Right. He's giving you 7 dimes a game.
Mm-hmm.
With 5 rebounds, with a steal and a block,
mm-hmm.
and only 1 turnover a game.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
Right? Like that is amazing. 7-1. That is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think he's definitely top 10 right now.
But in order for me to put him, like solidify him into the top 10, I'm going to see this over the course, at least half the season. At least.
Yeah.
Just consistency. We'll be 8 games in. Just some consistency. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
This dude, Shea Gilchrist-Alexander, he's nice, bro. Yo, listen.
Did they win? Did they win the other night?
Yes.
Okay. What Chet do?
Huh?
What Chet do? He ball out?
Chet?
I was flipping between the games, man.
Yo, Chet. What Chet do? I seen it because I have him on my fantasy as well.
That's cool. We ain't got to get into that. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep on rocking.
Yeah, that's
cool. All right. So moving on, right? My guy, LeBron King GOAT James, in his 21st season in year 21, back in 2-3. You know what I'm saying? 38 years old, going on 39. Outdoors Kevin Durant for the comeback win Friday night in their first in-season tournament matchup. That's Jordan's favorite time of the year, people. This is Jordan's favorite time of the year, the NBA in-season tourney.
Hell out of here.
Like I said, it was a battle. It was a duel, bro. I mean, what was your takeaway from that game?
From the LeBron?
Lakers and the Suns. When we take it?
No, I mean, you can do that. That's your Lakers. Go ahead.
Like I said last time, man. Last name ever, first name greatest. You understand me? Listen, LeBron's still that nigga. He's still that nigga. You know what I mean? Him and KD was going back and forth, though. They was going back and forth. He's still making plays, getting teammates involved, being effective in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? AD, I mean, he was mediocre. I mean, 18 and 11. He was -5 on the floor. You know what I mean? Like I said, I told you before.
I want to putting respect on AD's name, bro.
You only said because he Kentucky Blue. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
No, I'm not. But what you mean? Look at his numbers the whole games. Look at his numbers.
I got him.
So say all his numbers then.
18 and 11. 18 and 11. How many blocks did he have? What did he have against the Suns?
Go put all of his numbers.
Because he's a -5 when he's on the floor and LeBron's not out there. So anyway, let me keep. What you mean? Okay, extend the fucking lead, nigga. Didn't motherfucker getting babysitting shit. Fuck, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, everybody else was a plus. You know what I mean? Well, except Jackson Hayes. I ain't expecting much from him. Austin Reeves, he was -2 off the bench, had 15 points, 6 of 11. He played good in the fourth, 6 points and an assist. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, Bron and KD, bro, they was battling back and forth. It was a duel. They was balling. LeBron 11 for 17, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists in 36 minutes. He got hit in the shin by KD. Got nicked a little bit, but he went to the sideline, got the little massage gun on him. But I think he came back in the game, but I think that was all adrenaline because he didn't play last night against the Blazers. You know what I mean? I think that was all adrenaline. KD, 13-27, 38 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists in 39 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And Bill played. Bill played 24 points. You know what I'm saying? But that was a duel back and forth. You know what I mean? KD and Bron, you see him out there laughing. You know what I'm saying? They hug it up after the game and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And, this is for all the niggas that that's stuck in the 80s and the 90s and shit like that. Oh, Jordan, he would never do that. He ain't hugging with nobody. He ain't laughing with nobody. Jordan wouldn't have did this. Shut up, nigga. Jordan was playing golf with niggas, man. Jordan was taking niggas out to dinner, gambling in the same room with these niggas, laughing with Charles Barkley on the court, on some keep your friends closer, enemies closer type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Since when did laughing and smiling with someone make you not a killer? Since when? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be no asshole to be no beast. You know what I mean? It was a great game back and forth. Like me, like look at me and you. We homeboys. You my nigga. You know this. But if I'm on the court, we on the court with each other, playing against each other, and it's everybody around, moms, Bubbas, Natalie, Ashley, everybody, and Ellen. Ellen, she came all the way from Australia. She's sitting on the front bench. Guess what? And I got a chance to dunk on your ass. Nigga, I'm going to throw your ass in the rim because we playing against each other and we being competitive, and I can't let you get the edge. And if you see me out there guarding you and you got a chance to cross the dog shit out of me, step back and hit a three and motherfucking put me to sleep like Steph Curry, nigga, you gonna do it. With my wife and kids sitting right there and everything. So just because you laughing and talking with a motherfucker during or after the game, that does not make you a motherfucking a non-killer or somebody that don't have killer instinct or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It was a great fucking game. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see him some more. Like I said, I think this is the second time we've seen him since 2018. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, motherfuckers is excited. They happy to play against each other, man. So that's my takeaway from the game. It's a great game, back and forth. Lakers came out with the win, you know what I'm saying? And they won last night against the Blazers. Hopefully they can get some more wins up under their belt.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Y'all, KD and LeBron, they definitely went at it. You know, looking at how these box scores and all that, because I didn't really get to watch the game. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be one of them box score merchants and just go off and be like, yo, because you know, when we talk, it's better we watch the game and also so you have a better idea of what's going on and all that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's real talk. It's real talk. And
keep in mind, people, Jordan is a fucking professional athlete. This nigga fuck with the kids. He teaching the kids, training kids, and all of that shit. So yeah, he may not get to watch every single game, but goddamn it, he own it. He is it.
So you know, we try to watch as many games as possible. And look, we going football and basketball. Usually with these people that do these podcasts, they specialize in one thing. Like we doing every sport that we, you know what I'm saying? Damn it. Soon it might be soccer. God damn it.
What you saying?
You get what I'm saying? So it's like we try to do as much as we can, but I just want to point out a few things. AD, without AD, like I feel like this, and it's the same thing I said to you before. AD needs to be playing in order for you guys to win, bro. Yeah. And he needs to be playing at a decent level. If AD is not playing at that decent level, I don't think you guys have a chance to win, man. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and
too much talent in the league, bro.
And this is for my people in one of the chats I'm in, like Mel, Donovan, Dog. I'm in like a group chat with these boys.
Shout out to Mel, shout out to Donovan.
Mel likes Cam Reddish, bro, and I'm not a big Cam Reddish guy, bro. You know,
can I say one thing?
Go.
I've said this since he came in the league. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and I'm saying coming from Duke, I'm saying how he has already bounced around already. Now, I know it's early on with the Lakers. I know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron is giving him confidence. Remember that pass to him in the corner? He missed it. Everybody criticized LeBron for it. They criticized, why would you pass that? Why would you pass it to him? He haven't never done it. Da-da-da. Well, if he ain't, nobody's ever done it until they pass him the ball. You give him that confidence early because we're going to need you at the end of the season or other games, just like against the Phoenix Suns. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? He's coming around. He played well. I think he had 17. He played well. So maybe it was the fit. You know what I'm saying? He got good defense. He good with his hands. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is where he belongs, bro.
The thing is, I don't know whether or not that he's gonna do what he's had his opportunity elsewhere. And I've looked up all the stuff about him. He's got to play. He's got his opportunity, and he didn't do that well.
Maybe he's not the number one guy or the number two.
And he wasn't the number one option.
Oh, I know, but you don't think playing with playing with a guy like LeBron James who's going to instill confidence in you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to instill confidence in you. He going to give you the ball. He going to do your thing. Let's go. He gonna put that on your head. You know what I'm saying? I agree. That's all I'm saying.
I agree that you being on a better team and being with better players, like that can kind of help you, and that can, because being with those players, those veteran players, that can give you certain it's like when I'm playing soccer. When I was playing soccer and I was on the best team, and a younger kid came and was playing on the team, like he's gonna look up to me for advice, and I can put him in position to be successful. Like there was one player named Saful Akbar when I was playing in 2016 with Tampines Rovers. I was with Jermaine Pennant and those boys, Billy Mehmet and a bunch of national team players on Singapore.
Yeah,
he was a player that was on the youth team, right? So he came up to the first team, right? Mm-hmm. And I gave him his first goal ever. You know what I'm saying? And like on a professional, so you're on the youth team and you go play professionally on the first team now. I gave him his first.
You ain't no poo putt. You Jordan fucking Webb.
Yeah.
You
so like and for all the people, we can put the video out on what I did and gave him that goal. And what I'm talking about here is that yes, a player that is at that level, at that top level, can help a young player or someone that is, might have been out the wayside somewhere else and come there. You can instill that confidence in him, and he can also he can watch you and see how you do things.
Yes,
and take those things from you, right? So 100% I get that him coming to the Lakers, that can help him. You know what I'm saying? Like that helped maybe that kid, his name's Saiful Akbar, maybe that helped him in his career, right? Like he was a youth player, came up, boom, seeing me, seeing us, Jermaine and everyone, even the national team players, and then like learning from us, watching us, and all that. So I think yes, maybe that could happen for Cam Reddish, 100%. But up until now, he's had the opportunities and he hasn't taken advantage of them. He hasn't taken advantage of them. You see what I'm saying? So if he's just a knockdown shooter and he's not a good defender, that's not going to help you guys too. You already have D'Angelo Russell, who's not a great defender. You put Cam Reddish out there as well, and these guys are on the perimeter.
He playing good perimeter defense. He playing good D though.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. And I agree that though, right?
Keep doing it though.
We can't just say one game and boom, 2 games. Like we there needs to be some consistency there. So with that, I gotta see that with Cam. You know what I'm saying? So we will see. So I don't want to just jump on and be like, oh yeah, okay. I gotta see this in a longer period of time for damn near a season.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. Okay. Because he's given half the season. He's been given half the season before, and it hasn't been worked. Like he's been given all these things. I need to see for the full season, and then we can talk.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? So the Lakers, if your perimeter defense isn't great, they're still going to have some problems, bro. They're still going to have some problems because that was the big thing without AD there. And say AD because when you talk about the Lakers, bro, let's be honest, bro. We have to talk about one thing. The injuries, bro.
Yeah.
What is going to happen when AD or LeBron James are sitting out games or being hurt? What's going to happen? Because when AD is not there, your interior defense is non-existent.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So and then if you have Cam Reddish, D'Angelo Russell out there, can't defend a cone, then we gonna have some problems. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying right now.
Get up.
Yeah. So we gonna have to be honest. So let's wait and see.
Cam, Cam, I hope you're hearing this, Cam. Cam Reddish, tell him you rejuvenated, baby. You was in Portland. You was in goddamn New York. I think where was it? In Houston,
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Atlanta. Come on, hold on. I had it right here. Let me make sure I get it right. Atlanta, New York, yeah, Portland. Come on, dog. You were the real one now, baby. You know what I'm saying? You were the real one now. But I'm with you though. AD, we need him. We need him. Hopefully we can get him. You know how I feel about that. But hey, hopefully we can get him, bro. Hopefully we can get him. We can get him to come on to the party, man. So moving on, man. Oh man, the Los Angeles Clippers. This is my guy team. My guy Eric. This is my guy. He PG all day long. He's PG. Paul George. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers lost their 5th straight game. Lost their 4th straight game with James Harden. 0-4 with James Harden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should they be given more time to gel, or should the expectations be right now? They got 4 superstars. 4 Hall of Famers, says you.
They definitely have 4 Hall of Fame. They definitely all going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. So should
Westbrook for sure, James Harden for sure, and Kawhi for sure. For sure.
That's 3.
Yeah, so because you said you're iffy on Paul George. So
yeah, big time. I'm big time.
Yeah, so we'll see about Paul George.
And I'm not saying just and it's just me. I'm not saying just goddamn throw James Harden the first ballot either.
Don't do this.
All right, I don't even want to have an argument, bro.
Let's not do this because we're gonna forget about this whole question you have down there.
Say that
we
shit.
can have the conversation. Nah, fuck it. Like fuck it. Is this what we're gonna talk about?
No,
because we've already.
No, we don't. That's a whole. We're gonna be on there for 30 fucking minutes. No. Hey, we'll have a discussion one day about maybe we'll do a miscellaneous show, and make sure you remind me. We'll have a show about who should be in the Hall of Fame versus who shouldn't. How about we have a miscellaneous topic one day about that, and about a couple other miscellaneous things. Just not today.
So
4 Hall of Famers.
They got so I feel like I said before with I think they should be given a bit more time to gel because they're gonna have to figure out who's gonna start, honestly, because someone's gonna have to go to the bench. And I don't know who is it gonna be. And there's 2 players that we looking at. What? And you know the 2 players I'm talking about. James Harden?
Say the other one.
Or Russell Westbrook.
Oh, my God. Did you see when Ty Lue took him out the game against the Grizzlies with 1:55 left to go in the game for James Harden? Did you see what he did? Throwing his hand? He didn't like it.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Hey, Russell Westbrook, though, this is what we damn sure can. I don't feel like when he went to the bench, remember with LA, he still gives you 110%.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna do that with someone, I think you can do it with Westbrook because he's gonna always give you that 110%. You feel what I'm saying?
But this is the thing, bro. And I'm with you. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go. You can say your thing. You can say your piece.
And I get you. He's gonna give you 110%, but I want that 110%. Add some smarts in there. Don't just be full speed. Because Russell Westbrook for years, he said, I've known one speed, and let's just go. Bro, you can't even do that in football. If I'm a running back, I gotta wait for my blockers. I can't outrun them. I ain't got nobody to block for me. You gotta have patience. When you going full speed into the lane, it ain't like you 6'9". You know what I'm saying? You 6'3". They're 6'9", 6'10", 11. And you trying to throw passes outside the lane type shit like that, and you turn the ball over. Or you taking ill-advised shots just because this happened downhill on the other end, like trying to get back at a motherfucker. Why are you shooting a 3 when there's 19 seconds on the clock? Russell Westbrook, for what? And it's 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. I mean, he gonna give you 110%, no question. But he got to use this, bro. This is what kills me. This.
So then do you agree that maybe you put him in the second unit?
He don't want to come off the bench.
But he's still gonna give you. What I'm saying is, how he plays, he's going to with the second unit with a staggering of some players from the starters, he's going to give you that level of productivity with that, whether or not he wants to or not. That's not what we're talking about, Philly. What we're saying is, does he play hard and do the same thing he does whether he starts or not?
Yes.
And that's what he does do, right? Yep. So if that's what he does, then I feel like I'll be more cautious to sit James because I don't know how he's going to react.
You know how he's going to react. He's going to cry his way out of L.A. He's going to say, fuck the weather and say, hey, Brian, you got some space for me? I want to stay in Cali. Steph, you got some space for me? I want to stay in Cali. Hey, Mike Brown at the San Sacramento Kings. I want to stay in Cali. I love the weather. You got some space for me? And they all going to say, hell no. And he's going to end up somewhere else.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking you're gonna have to switch. You're going to have to put maybe Russell Westbrook there because I feel like he will be the one that will still play the same game and help the second unit or the staggering of the starters with him.
And
he will help them. And James
also,
Harden might not as much because of maybe the attitude of him. And the reason why we can say this is because it's happened before. With the attitude with James Harden. This is not something I'm just coming out of my ass. When things aren't going well, we know what he does. But with Westbrook, that's not the case. With Westbrook, when he's been given the boot to the bench, he still plays the same way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying with him. You feel what I'm saying? So to answer the question, I feel like they need a bit more time to gel and figure it out before we start saying that they're not good enough or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna give them a bit more time. But I told you the time that I'm giving them. Listen, after Christmas, January, I'm gonna need something to change up. I'm gonna need to see the progression. If I don't see it from then we can start talking. This team ain't shit, and you're gonna have to just one of them niggas. You gonna have to trade one of them niggas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like that. That's my take on that. You know what I'm saying?
So to your point about Russ, possibly having to go to the bench. And I mentioned James Harden, though, if he got put to the bench, he's going to cry his way out. He's going to, be in another place. He's going to ask, call around, and they're going to say no, and he's going to be on a different team. If Russell Westbrook goes to the bench, yes, he's going to play hard. He is, because he did it with the Lakers. When they put him to the bench, he still played hard, 110%. Yes, but he'll also be looking for another team after the season.
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
Why?
Because he don't want to. He don't want the role, bro. He's not going to show out. He ain't going to show out to the media. He ain't going to do that. But Russell Westbrook is going to want out. He doesn't want to be a bench player. I don't see it. I don't see it. That's just me. But to answer the question, should they get more time to jail or should it be right now? And I told you last time we talked about, the Clippers, I said, if I was being petty like they do Bron, I say, you know what? Yeah, right now. Right fucking now, we want to see victories right now because we've seen none. With this, we've seen absolutely none. I don't remember who they beat last. They 0-5, 5 in a row. I don't know who they beat last. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't think back that far. But you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. You goddamn right it should be now. That's 4 superstars. You told me 4 Hall of Famers. Get it together right now. And the way they playing, they're not getting at the first round. And you keep saying more time to jail. This is my thing. More time to jail. So PG, Kawhi, they've been there for 5 years. Russ, he was there last year and played well with them. He was a better fit for the Clippers than he was.
They were out, though.
Huh?
They were out when he was starting to do well.
That's fine. At the end of the day, he played well with the Clippers. Zubac been there.
Yeah, come on, Philly. You're better than that.
I'm out. No. He was there last season. He's there last season. Terrence Mann, he been there. Okay, so they added PJ Tucker and Harden. PJ Tucker, he just played D and stand in the fucking corner. You know what I'm saying? So you keep saying, how much more do they have to gel together to play ISO ball? I don't see no plays. Let's take your turn. You do it. Hey, I got you, bro. Whoever get the rebound, they do what they do.
I'll tell you exactly why. So when you have playing ISO ball, and there's still motion, there's still things being done when people are doing isolation. But when you have James Harden and you have Russell Westbrook, they're just gonna be standing there.
Yes, I said that's what I said when the trade happened. What they gonna do?
So if you have Russell Westbrook off and you have somebody else on who maybe has at least the ability to knock down a 3 so they can spread the floor, maybe that will be an option. That's an option. Maybe you have someone that is still being able to, he wants to set off-ball screens that can do things like this, but Westbrook's just going to be out there waiting. Same with James. So that's what I mean. Like, you could still have other things where you can have a player off, where you can put a different player on that can do those things when these players aren't really going to do that.
So is that the remedy? You think that's the remedy to fix this?
I don't know. We're going to see. I'm not the coach.
Well, this is my thing. I mean, this is the thing. Like I said, the way they playing, they're not making it out the first round of the playoffs. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And PG, Paul George, I thought PG. Remember, he said he gonna be on his bully shit this year. You didn't see him on the podcast. I'm on my bully shit this year. Where's that? You ain't bullying nobody. Who you bullying? You 0-5. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? And you got James Harden talking about he's a system. He's a system. No, nigga, you the fucking problem. That system got you no goddamn where. It got you no fucking where. You know what I'm saying? You're 0-4 with the LA Clippers. You know what I'm saying? And even though they was losing before you got there, you know what I mean? But my nigga, he gonna be sitting there with that. I hate when he sit there with that dumbass look on his face. He just staring into space. He got that dumbass look on his fucking face. He gonna have that look on his face all season long because he's a system, and it ain't work. It ain't work. He needed James Harden has to be somewhere where he has the ball the entire time, and that is the reason why he was wanting to go back to Houston. And I told you I played the clip when Stephen A. got the report saying that he wanted to go back to winning scoring titles and MVPs. That's all he wanted to do. He said there's unlimited opportunities with the Clippers. What the fuck you doing with him? What you doing with him? You throwing him in the fucking ocean? Like that fucking air ball from the corner of the goddamn three? Huh? What are we talking about? So, and like I said, 4 superstars, 4 Hall of Famers to you. You go out there and lose to the 1-8 Grizzlies. Now they 2-8. The Grizzlies. Ja Morant playing? I think he's suspended for the first 25 fucking games. What are we talking about? Are you kidding me? I know I said Marcus Smart. I thought Marcus Smart was a good pickup, but goddamn, to go and knock off the Clippers with 4 Hall of Famers? Shit. So no, fuck that. Yeah, it gotta be now. Gotta be now, because if this was LeBron James, they went 0-5. You remember when the Lakers started off 0-5 last year and 2-10? Remember that shit? It was over. It was completely over. Every single day it was over. LeBron's washed up. He's the washed king. He don't want it no more. It's this, and this. It's all LeBron James. And then when the trade happened, they got better pieces, you know what I'm saying, got Russ up out of there and shit. And now look, they ended the season with the best record during the trade. But they would be running this shit in the ground if it was LeBron James. So, no, hell no. No, if this shit don't work, no, fuck that. When this shit don't work this season, watch they fire Ty Lue. Watch. They're gonna fire Ty Lue. Watch what I tell you.
I mean, I don't know why they want to do something like that.
That's what they always do. They're gonna fire the fucking coach. Ty Lue ain't out there on the court. He ain't out there on the court. It ain't like, bro, come on now. They're not calling plays every single play. This ain't NFL. When you got to call a defense based off what they doing on offense. And you got to know what this guy going to be, know what they like to do on third down, know what they like to do on second down and first down. This ain't that. No. They're going to fire Ty Lue. With all of this right here, let them not do anything. Let them get put out in the first. Let them not make the conference finals. I bet you they fired Ty Lue. I bet you we hear the rumblings if they fuck up even more by the All-Star break. If they don't have it figured out, I bet you we hear the rumblings. Bet you we hear it. All because they ain't playing right. Them. Period, point blank, man. You don't agree with that?
No, I mean, I do.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I do.
Man, come on. Now, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. But it is what it is, man.
No, I do.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. So, moving on. Man, like I said, bro, you had a tough weekend, bro.
Shut up, man.
No, you had a tough weekend. And I, you know, you my guy, man, and I feel for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel for you. You know what I'm saying? You had the Warriors lost Saturday night to the Cavaliers. Draymond's fake tough ass got ejected. You know what I'm saying? And then fake tough ass nigga. They lost to the fucking Minnesota Timberwolves. Man, Anthony Edwards, boy. He coming alive, ain't he, boy? That boy nice. You know what I'm saying? Man, then the Ravens turned around and lose yesterday to the Browns, and they was up 24-9, had a 97% chance of winning the game. Man, pick 6 by Lamar at the end of the game. You had a tough weekend, man. So I hate to pile on, but after starting 5-1 to the season, the new NBA season, the Warriors have dropped their last 4 out of their 5 games. And they are now on a 3-game skid. Do the Warriors still look like title contenders right now? Do they look like title contenders?
Like right now, I mean, as I said before, we need a big. You know what I'm saying? We play big teams. We have a problem. I mean,
yes, I know you say you need a big. Do they look like title contenders right now? That's the question. I know you say you need a big.
Like right now, yeah, we can still win. We're still a title contender, but we're not we're not playing well at this very moment. No.
So do they look like title contenders right now? We've seen the last 5 games.
This guy, I don't know why you're trying to force something out of me, yo. Like,
What?
the Warriors, they were 5-1. They look like title contenders, and now because we lost 3 in a row, we don't look like title contenders.
Answer the question. I'm asking you. This is a question for you.
No, we still title contenders. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, we still title contenders. We got.
They look
I feel like the next 4 or 5 games we're probably gonna go four in a row or whatever, and then boom, back to regular schedule programming. But that's nor here nor there, because we have Minnesota, OKC, then Houston. We can win those games. You know what I'm saying? And they're home, so we got to start winning at home because we have before it was we can't win at home. Now it seems like we can win on the road, but we can't win at home. It makes no sense. So now that is fine. But as I'm saying, since I said yes, we are still title contenders. We still look like title contenders. We just have a glaring weakness that is evident, and that is a big. We need bigger. We need bigs. We need bigs, and don't actually. Damn it! I'm gonna say it. Oh, I don't want to. Wiggs and Klay Thompson. They struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? They struggling. And I'm gonna need them. And the thing is, I'm not that guy that's just gonna be like, oh, they bet only a few games in. And Klay Thompson has shown he can bounce back and have good shooting nights and shooting numbers and good, efficiency and all that. So I'll give him that. But Wiggins but right now during this skid, even during this whole entire 10 games, 11 games, there has been one player that scored over 20 points besides Steph. Not one. No team in the NBA can say that. No team. So obviously I might be shooting myself in the foot saying we definitely don't look like a title contender if that's what we're doing, stuff like that. But we have good defenders on the perimeter. We have good defenders in it, but we just don't have good shot blockers, if that makes sense. Draymond can handle his own, Looney Tune can handle his own. You know what I'm saying? We got Wiggs and handles on the perimeter and all that, but when it comes to just contesting at the rim and when we go small, we're too small. So we need to get a big, and if we get a big, I'm totally fine. But it's a skid, so we're just having a little skid right now. And I can go deep more into this, but I'm gonna wait until you say what you have to say, then I'm gonna come rebuttal your ass. Go.
I hear you keep mentioning the big. You said that at the beginning of the season when we was on the podcast before we was on screen.
And was I lying?
We need a big. I said, Jordan, what fucking big are you going to get?
Give me Dwight.
They had him in for training. They had him in. They didn't pick him up. They didn't want him.
Yeah, that's an idiot thing.
Okay, so they ain't got him. Okay, so you ain't getting the big. Who you want? Who do you think you're going to get?
We need to get someone. I don't know who it is. We need to get someone.
Who the fuck is up for grabs? Nobody. Nobody's up for grabs.
Why you say that? There is people that we can get.
Hey, who? That's gonna help the Warriors. So you need somebody a big. Okay. What big is gonna change the game for the Warriors?
What I'm saying is depth. If we get a Dwight Howard, that's gonna help us.
He's not coming. They didn't want him. It's over. He's not coming. It's over. Next.
You don't know that.
They had him in. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do. We can make trades. We need to find something.
Who you trading away? To get who? To get what?
We have people that we can trade. Now, don't do that.
Who?
We can trade players. We can trade Wiggs. We can trade Kuminga. We can trade players.
The perimeter defender Wiggs, who was in Jason Shorts in the finals, who played an intricate part in y'all winning that finals? Him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But who else we gonna do? Klay?
You gonna let Klay go?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not a guy just to go like
you let Klay go, he gonna light y'all ass up.
Yeah, maybe.
No, ain't no maybe. Ain't no maybe. You let Klay Thompson go walk out that door. He's coming to Chase Center in San Francisco and going to blow the roof off that motherfucker. He might give you 60 again with 11 dribbles. That's what he might fucking do.
Might. Key word. He hasn't done it in a minute. But he's done it in the playoffs. Like, he did well in the playoffs. Last year he struggled in the playoffs, not in the regular season. He did well. So like I just need Klay Thompson to pick it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's like an all-star caliber player. He's a good player. You know what I'm saying? Like he hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been like great. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
that is specifically for a man named Donovan. This guy. Just because I say a guy is not how he was before doesn't mean he's not good anymore. Like I could say he's not like the previously how he was before, but he's still giving you. He's still giving you 20 a game. Like he was still giving you 18 to 20 a game, like basically 20 a game on 40% shooting from three. Like he was still doing all that. You know what I'm saying? He's just what made Klay worse was he wasn't the same defender that he was anymore. You know what I'm saying? But
he had a lot of defensive load to carry. You know, when Steph Curry wasn't, couldn't play defense, he had to step up and take that man. So he got some miles on his body.
Yeah, but now we have Wiggins to take that too. So what's your point?
You want to get rid of him?
I don't.
You just said it.
No, what I was saying that we need to make a move, and whatever that move may be, I'd rather just pick someone up from free agency.
So after the season, or whoever's a free agent right now.
Now.
Okay. I don't see nobody out there that can help the Warriors. And to answer the question, no, they do not look like title contenders. They do not. I know they started the season off 5-1. Didn't they start off like something like this last year? Something like that. They
didn't. No, they didn't.
Okay. Well, what I do know is that
exactly.
They finished. What did they start off like last year? Let me know. What did they start off?
We were bad. We were like 3-4, something like that.
Okay. Well, y'all started off 3-0 or something like that, right? Anyway, look, they don't look like title contenders. No, they don't. They small. They're gonna get bullied. They're gonna get out rebounded. They're not winning a championship. It's over. But
everyone, that is crazy. It's over.
Listen. You basically saying that he's not getting enough production from everybody else. And if everybody else doesn't, you saying that nobody's averaging over 20 points or scored 20 points.
No one scored over 20 points besides Steph.
No one has scored over 20 points besides Steph yet and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And so you basically you saying you got a bum squad? Is that what you alluding to?
No, we have a good team. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying right now during this season, it's been hard for players to put the ball in the basket at the moment. And that happens. It's basketball. You go through stretches like that.
Right.
But we getting good shots. We getting open. Imagine us. We're just not putting the ball in the basket right now.
Right.
It's not like we're getting quality open looks. We're just not making them. So that if I'd be more worried if we're not getting quality looks, but clearly they can make those shots. We're just not making them at the moment.
Right. Well, this with what you're saying, you know what I'm saying, this reminds me of, of a LeBron James type. With what you're saying, you know what I mean? I'm not saying what you're saying reminds me of like a LeBron James type of team. Guys ain't really giving too much production. Steph got to carry the whole load. Like LeBron got to carry the whole load. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing their shit like that. I get it. It's pretty tough to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to say this. I'm not even going to get into that too deep, but I'm going to say this.
What?
I said before. And this is the problem that I had with one of your guys. And I said
that. Steph Curry?
Before. No. I mean, listen. Steph Curry he's playing well. Don't get it twisted. He's had a couple stinkers. You know what I'm saying? We 6 or 17 against the last squad, and all 6 shots came from 3. He only hit 5 free throws with 23 points.
That happens, bro. Everyone.
No, for sure. No.
LeBron did.
I know that for sure. I'm saying, but where's Draymond Green? Because
Green's been doing his thing. What are we talking about?
Listen. Just hear me out. I want you to hear me out for a second. This is why I don't like when Draymond Green is doing this in everybody's face. 4 championships, just listen to me. 4 championships, bro. If you based off what you saying, Steph Curry out here alone. Now you got Draymond Green to be out here giving you single-digit points, or a triple single, whatever you want to fucking call it. And he want to jump up and down and talk shit to people and everything else about these 4 championships. When I told you how I felt about Draymond Green before, I feel that Draymond Green is a motherfucking dependent because if he ain't waiting for Steph to get open, waiting for KD to get open, and when KD was there waiting on KD to get open, what is he doing? Okay, here comes Steph. No. Here comes Steph on the screen. Oh, slip the ball to Steph. Oh, Steph might get an open shot. Oh, Steph might slip it to him. Draymond got the ball. Oh, here comes Wiggins, or here comes somebody to throw the oop. Okay, but what I don't like is that he be trying to shit on people like you the one out here balling because why he out here with 9 fucking points and why he out here with games like this and why they losing this game? Did he run out of people to pass it to? You know what I'm saying? So my thing with Draymond is he need to keep his fucking mouth shut because Dennis Rodman got 5 championships. You don't see Dennis Rodman. You ain't ever see him. Nigga, I got 5. When people was talking crazy to him, if Dennis Rodman wasn't on the bad boy Pistons and with his skill set, the bad boy Pistons and the fucking Chicago Bulls with Jordan, Pippen, Harper, and Kukoc, nigga, he wouldn't be having that. We wouldn't be talking about this shit. If Draymond's going into the Hall of Fame first ballot, he's going in there based off really Steph Curry, Klay Thompson's success around him. Take it how you want it. Draymond Green is a fucking dependent. Here goes Steph Curry out here with 38 motherfucking points. 38 fucking points.
Everyone has a job. Everyone has a job.
Okay, I get everybody has a job, and Draymond's job is to depend on everybody else scoring them fucking buckets because he's not a bucket getter.
That's fine, though. That's fine.
No, but that's the problem that I have with Draymond because you do all this talking like you're the one that's getting these buckets.
But he doesn't have to. He's the one that's trying to lock people up. He's the one that's the number one defender on our team. He's the anchor of our defense. Yes, he can talk that. What are you talking about?
I hear what you're saying, but when it's time for points to be put up on the board,
that is not his job. It doesn't matter.
Right, and that means he's a fucking dependent.
Depending on what? Well, they're dependent on him on the defensive end.
They're
dependent on him on the defensive end.
He is a dependent. He needs to be filed on Steph, Klay, and KD's taxes as a fucking dependent because he's dependent on them to get these buckets. And if they ain't getting the buckets, unless you telling me he going out there causing 15 to 20 points a night off turnovers, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear.
The thing is, I was watching Draymond Green yesterday, and his impact on the floor is exactly why we just say right now you have to watch the game. A lot of people. Hold on, a lot of people box score. They're box score merchants.
You know it ain't me, nigga.
Hold on. You should know Draymond's value when you watch the game, right? Yes or no?
Where's his value at when they need him? Where's it at? Where's it at?
What are you talking about?
They losing.
Yeah, but that is
busting his ass.
Yo, but the thing you see, what were you yelling when we were winning? Oh, it's just one player. See, that's the problem with people. Don't be a noob.
What did I say?
Don't be a casual.
What did I say? What'd you say I said?
Don't be a casual.
No.
When they're 5-1, were you going, oh, it's not just Steph when they were 5-1?
Did we have a conversation about them being 5-1?
It's not just Steph when they're 5-1.
No, when people are having off nights, because when is he ever gonna all I'm saying is if that's your role, you can't talk that much. I'm sorry. That's just how I look at the shit. You can't. You talk too fucking much. Man. He's not the one out there putting them motherfucking points in the bucket. He's not.
He's doing stuff in the game. That's for damn sure.
And he's dependent on. I tell you what. Take his talents to another team who never possessed that type of shooting, and let's see what he would provide for that team. Would he be a champion?
Yeah, but
no, he would not.
I hate when you do that, bro. Like, who cares about that?
That's the facts.
Yeah, but who cares about that? His value his value for the Warriors is much more than just scoring a point. Watch the game. You watch the game.
I watch the game in its entirety. Don't play with me, nigga.
So then if you watch the game, you see his value. You look at it and you're like, bro, this guy just out there causing problems out there defensively. Reads on the offensive end.
Defensive side of the ball. I never said nothing about defensive side of the ball. I never said that. I know he does that well, but there's more than this in the basketball than just defense, Jordan. You got to score too.
Of course, and he's not one of the scorers. Yo, listen, we have Wiggins, we have Klay Thompson,
So when he passed the ball, he depending on him to get it because he can't.
And then but the thing is, why
he need to keep his mouth shut?
This is why I know you don't watch them because he can pass the ball, but what he does after he passes the ball is very important for the Warriors.
That the ball goes in.
No, the thing is that there we go. That's exactly what I'm saying. You think that when he passes the ball, that it's just leading to a shot, but he recognizes and understands. Okay, he has to go do something else after.
Go set a screen or something.
Okay,
this got to get open.
Hopefully okay, and then the thing is,
I know
there's so much more to it than what he seals. Okay. He gets the ball. When he gets the ball now off of that, he knows how to read the game offensively as well. When he's running the motion offense with them, watch the game.
You can't tell me nothing about the game. I watched the game.
We've been going off it. We're gonna
agree to disagree.
I gotta go. I gotta go have work.
Okay, we're gonna agree to disagree. That's cool.
Hey, we agree to disagree. Man.
Okay, that's fine. So listen, bro. That's just how I feel about Draymond. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to get ready to go. We're gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about Draymond. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You feel me? He was needed in 2019 too, but I didn't see no, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, you know, nigga, you know. But
we can have that conversation another day.
Okay, that's fine. So, however you may listen, if that's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, thank you right now. And if you are watching us live on YouTube right now, thank you and I appreciate you. This is our first time being live on YouTube, and I think I like it. We had one little hiccup with a little buffer real quick, but I guess YouTube figured that out. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to, keep this and do this every single time. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm doing it from a face cam right now, but I'm gonna get me another camera that live streams as well. So do I look clear to you, bro? I look clear?
Yeah, you all right.
Am I right? That's cool. I'm gonna give me another camera that does live streaming so it'll be a little clearer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, subscribe to us, y'all. Subscribe to us. Hit the subscribe button. If there's a bell out there, tap the bell so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. And that's our show for the day, y'all. Right on for my guy Joy for coming on. Y'all know what it is, man. Thank y'all for watching, and we gone.